You know what's wild? Most handmade sellers don't actually run a business. They run a really expensive hobby that sometimes send them a $12 PayPal notification. You've got the glitter, the packaging, the cute stickers that say, "Thank you for supporting my small business." But let's be honest, if you are still pricing your work like you are scared of money, it's not a business. It's therapy with shipping fees. Because if you are working 10 hours a day to make $3 profit, congrats, you just invented crafting socialism. Here's how it starts. You make something amazing. Your friend says, "You should totally sell this on Etsy." You open your shop, post your listings, wait for sales, and nothing happens. So you lower your prices. Still nothing. Now you are questioning your life choices while your resin keychain's dry. And you tell yourself, "I'm not doing it for money. I just love it." Sure, until your craft room looks like a supply store threw up and your wall is crying in the corner. Here's the biggest lie handmade sellers tell themselves. I don't want to overcharge. You think lowering your prices makes you nice. But actually, it makes your business unsustainable. Cheap prices don't make people appreciate your work. They make them question its quality. If someone truly loves handmade, they will pay for it. They are not buying the product, they are buying you. Your time, your skill, your creativity. So stop acting like you are doing the world a favor by underpricing. You are not saving your customers money. You are slowly killing your own motivation. Let's be brutally honest. If your product costs you $15 in materials and 3 hours to make, and you sell it for $20 with free shipping, you are paying people to take your work away. And if your marketing strategy is hope and hashtags, that's not business. That's manifesting with extra steps. The truth is, running a handmade business means marketing, pricing, branding, taxes, all the boring adult stuff we try to escape when we started crafting. But that's what separates a crafter from a business owner. One makes pretty things, the other makes profit. Every handmade seller eventually hits that wall. You are fulfilling orders, answering messages, staying up late to pack everything perfectly, and you realize you are exhausted and broke. You start to resent what you used to love. You avoid your workspace. You scroll Etsy, wondering how everyone else is doing better. Spoiler, they are not. They are just pretending. Everyone's tired. Everyone's underpaid. But only the ones who change their mindset survive. The real transformation happens when you stop asking, "Will people pay this much?" and start asking, "What price makes this worth my time?" You stop competing with cheap sellers and start building a brand people trust. You stop apologizing for your prices and start explaining your value. You stop chasing customers and start attracting the right ones. Because handmade isn't only about selling cute stuff. It's about building something meaningful that supports your life, not drains it. You can't build a business on guilt, kindness, or exposure. You can't pay your rent with compliments, and doing it for love doesn't make your electricity bill disappear. So start pricing like a business, start marketing like a business, start acting like one, because your talent deserves it. So here's the question. Are you running a business or just collecting receipts for your hobby? If you are ready to stop being the nice crafter who works for free and start being the confident entrepreneur who gets paid for their art, this is your sign to take yourself seriously. Because your handmade business, it won't grow until you do.